right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, brothers from Great Millstone, Atlanta. We're about to do a quick Godspeed lesson. But before we get started, we want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'chakudash. Double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and safety to the Akim out there pushing the word and truth and sincerity. All right, so we got a quick lesson. Basically, what was the title of it again?
If you catch your hell, keep going.
Yeah, you catch your hell in this truth, in this walk, man. We keep on going, man. All right, there's no time to stop. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself. All right, there's no time to mourn and be pitiful in this walk, man. You take the trials and tribulations and the hell you catch, and you use that as fuel to keep moving and pushing the word of the Lord, man. All right, so we got a couple precepts we're gonna bring out.
John, I'll start off with Sirach chapter 2, and I'll start at the top. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation."
Yeah, when you come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you better expect to catch some hell, man. All right, that's part of counting them costs. All right, that's part of sitting down and making sure that this gonna be a tough journey, man. All right, like in that movie, The Lord of the Rings. What was his name? The little Hobbit. I forgot his name, man. But the main character, he knew that shit was gonna be a rough and a tough journey. He basically counted the cost. He even knew he could possibly die, but he went ahead and continued on with the journey. And that's the same thing we got to do, man. When we come to the Lord, prepare ourselves mentally and somewhat physically for the afflictions that's coming, man.
Yeah. Verse 2: "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure."
Yeah, constantly, man. All right. And we might have physical affliction. You might have a bad back, or you might have a
infirmities.
Yeah, you might get sick all the time or whatever. All right. You might have demons fucking with your mind, right? But you still gotta endure that. Constantly endure. Not giving all. It done got too hard, brother. I'm just gonna go back into the world.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
If I can say now that somewhat the basic scriptures, you know that the Lord is going to try you, to build you up right when you're in the truth, man.
That's right.
So it ain't no reason to fold now. You already stepped in.
Yeah.
The scriptures say I'd rather roughly paraphrase it. Revelation.
Talk about being
Yeah.
you be warm.
Yeah, warm.
Hot or cold, and
hot or cold.
not lukewarm.
Yeah.
Being in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It said, read it again, Papa Shah.
It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble."
Yeah. You put your hand to the plow, then you don't notice, damn, it done got hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what the scripture say? You're not fit for the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
All right. You it was read one up.
It said that was verse 2. You wanted verse 4. Be patient without changing the Lord's favor.
Nah, read verse 1 again.
Sirach 2:1. "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation."
Yeah, hey, you got Jake out here be like, we got to be followers and we got to be like Yahweh Shai. Well, Yahweh Shai went through all types of hell, man.
Yeah.
He done went through 3 years of suffering for you niggas out here, man.
Right.
He done went to the cross. His own people forsook him. He done. Man, the Lord was a man. What was it? He was familiar with grief or something along those lines. Acquainted with much grief, man.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with us. We strive to be like the Lord, the Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
We better be ready to take some hell, man.
That's right, man.
Job. Yep. Job went through it. Peter, Paul, all the disciples, man.
Yeah.
So what manner of men should we be? We should be expecting to catch some type of hell, man.
Yeah.
But not run from it.
Because it's in the scriptures, man. So what? It don't make you no different, man. We all on the same battlefield with each and every brother is catching hell. It's catching hell. One brother hell that he's catching is worse than the next, man. So you just gotta focus, and as the scriptures say, stay on that straight gate, man.
Yeah. Hey, it even tells you that there was a narrow path with a deep water on one end and a hot fire on another, man. But that path is so narrow, but only one can go through. That's a difficult path, man. And that's what this truth is, man. All right, it's a path of difficulty and afflictions. So we should be prepared, through the scriptures and through prayer and through fasting, all right, and through studying. That's our preparation to get through the afflictions, man.
That's right. Verse 3. It's like verse 4. Whatsoever is bought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. So it says, whatsoever is bought upon thee, take cheerfully, man. Why? Because you understand that the things that you're going through is a sign, or the Lord is showing you how by Shem Yahushua is showing you that He's dealing with you, man. So you catch a flat tire, you ain't supposed to just. Of course, it's gonna be an inconvenience, but at the same time, you gotta understand that these are just certain. You rather catch a flat tire than catch a missile, man.
Right.
Or had an RFID microchip inserted in you, man. So I'd rather catch a flat tire 10 times out of 10, man.
That's right.
Or just come down with a sickness. Hey, man, the Lord, at the end of the day, hey, we men. We're supposed to, if we don't go through these things, man, you're going to be just like Jake that's in the world, man. Weak-minded, man.
Right. Weak-minded, weak-spirited. All right, how the hell you expect to grow if you never torn down, man?
Right.
You never go through anything. How are you supposed to gain experience?
Exactly.
Especially going into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. How the hell are you supposed to be built up in the spirit if you ain't going through the trials and tribulations that the Lord told us we was going to go through?
Exactly.
Yeah, matter of fact, if you don't mind, if you can read, keep reading. Jump to verse, read verse 5 and then jump to verse 11.
John. It's verse 5. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Yeah, and gold, we are as like gold, man. If we part of the elect, we are like gold, man. And gold, to get the impure, unclean trash and garbage and other materials out, you got to put that gold through fire, man. All right, you got to get rid of that dross. The scriptures call it dross.
Yep.
I believe it's Ezekiel.
Isaiah.
Yeah, God, see? So, we got to expect to go through that fire of affliction, man. We got to purify ourselves before we even come to the Lord, man.
Separating the dross from the silver.
Yep. Take the impure items out, man.
And
it's like,
we had looked at that video in the class, and that's a process, man.
Right.
It's a long, drawn-out process to separate the dross from the good elements, man.
That's right.
So hey, it's the same thing with the truth, man. It's a process to where the Lord has to build you up. You just don't come in this thing and you just an elder all of a sudden. That's how we know a lot of these guys be bugged out.
Right.
Calling themselves elders and then so-called in the truth for
Chief High Priest.
Yeah, Chief High Priest. He ain't even been in the truth for 2 years yet.
He ain't caught no type of hell,
Yeah.
man. He ain't, man, dealing with you niggas, man.
Yeah. Verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful.
Yep. See, the Lord is going to be the one that pities us, man. We ain't supposed to be walking around here feeling sorry for ourselves because we catching hell, man. You better suck that shit up and gird up them loins, man.
Yep.
Goddamn, this walk here, man. If you getting tired of the trials and tribulations, now you ain't gonna make it in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You gonna fold and you gonna take that goddamn chip.
Hey, because the scriptures also say that the effeminate shall not inherit the kingdom, man.
Yeah, them women-like tendencies, man. Emotional based creatures, man. You acting like a goddamn woman, you start feeling sorry for yourself in this truth, man.
Yeah. It says, full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. Verse 12, it says, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and sinner that goes 2 ways.
Yeah, oh man, fucking Satan fucking with me, man. I'm just gonna go back into the world for a while.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Take your hand off that plow, Lord, man, you're gonna be judged, man.
Yeah. The scripture said man can't serve. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead now, you make that beautiful point.
Man can't serve two masters.
Yep. It is, you trying to be part of the truth and serve the Lord, but then you want to go back into Esau's kingdom, man. You can't serve Esau and the Lord at the same time, man.
Yeah. Then when you get a little money in your pocket,
Oh man,
and
Jake,
you sitting good, you want to come back in the truth. No, it don't work out like that, man.
yeah, you ran from the calling.
Yeah.
You go back, you know, and go, sinner that go two ways, man. Either you in it or you out, man. Ain't no because of the burden and got heavy, so to speak. Now I'm going back to the, you know, I'm gonna go back over on that side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand on this side, cause you done caught a little hell, man. Jake be acting like a pussy, man. And I hate to say it that way, but that's the truth.
God.
Continue, brother. Shut up.
It says, verse 13, woe to him that is
Yeah,
faint-hearted.
you done got weak because you done caught some hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jake put themselves in a situation where now he got two women knocked up. He catching hell from these bitches. You know what I'm saying? But if you was using wisdom, you wouldn't have, put yourself through that predicament.
Right.
Now you catching hell because of it. Now I gotta leave the truth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They be adding on to their problems themselves and then try to blame.
Try to blame Satan.
Yeah.
Like, no, man, you shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
That's why, I be thinking that same way about myself too. Like, damn, I ain't gonna move a certain way because I know if I do this, I'm gonna put myself in a situation where I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna sit here and be trying to blame shit when I just added up to my own grief.
Uh-huh.
You know, but using wisdom and this truth, man, you can avoid a lot of the troubles, man. And most of the troubles that we go through are the temptations and the trials and tribulations that come with the truth. But don't add on to your grief, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so, hey man, you never really believed in the first place, man. You know? And then it says he should not be defended. Hey, the Lord is not going to defend you, man. You know? The Lord, hey, you're not going to be able to call unto the name of Yahweh while Yahweh shall, man. Why? Because you never believed. You know, you turn back and search for vain things, man. Things that's not going to be spiritual unto you, man. To make you a better man, a better person, a better brother, a better servant for Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. You ran to vain things, man, for the glory of the world, man.
Yeah, you ran back into the world. You ran into the world where the scriptures tell you that the fashion of this world faded away, man. So what would you rather do? I'd rather catch some hell and still be in the truth, Lord willing, not make it to the cherries, but I'd rather catch hell, man.
Right.
Fuck this trying to make money out here. This shit, this Esau money. I don't want none of that. I want the true riches, man.
Yeah.
The riches that we store up in the heavens, man.
That's
So
right.
if I gotta catch some fucking hell, then I'm gonna deal with it.
Right.
But you ain't gonna see that shit on my face. It should be one more verse, huh?
Okay. It says, verse 14, woe unto you that have lost patience.
Man, because you lost patience, man. You know, the trials and the tribulations that caught up to you, so to speak. Now you done lost your patience, man. Now you can't endure anymore. You say the scriptures tell you, he that endureth unto the end,
Same shall be saved.
same shall be saved, man.
Salakia, man, but the scriptures tell us, man, these are the answers, man.
That's right.
You know, but like the brother was speaking on in the camp, man, Jake is so lost in the sauce, you know, and want to put everything on everybody else except for turning their finger to themselves, man.
That's right.
You know, it's at the end of the day, the scriptures say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know, so it's up to you at the end of the day whether you want to have some integrity about yourself, you know, being unstable and unmovable, or you just want to fall over and let the enemy beat your ass, man.
Yeah, Jake want to come into the truth and have everything handed to him. You know, I want to earn mine though. I don't want to be one of those men where you ain't got to give me shit. I don't want to hand it to me. I want to earn. If I get one of those crowns from the Lord, if Yahweh Shai, if I'm one of those men, or if we're one of those men that's written of in 2 Ezra chapter 2, where the Lord has given us the crowns.
God.
Hey, I want to be able to say I earned mine.
God,
Right.
exactly.
I don't want them just to hand it to me. I want to say I went through that shit in Babylon,
Because
man.
it makes it that much better,
Yeah,
man.
you appreciate it
Yeah,
more.
you appreciate it, man.
You know, like I got something for you.
Go ahead, Al.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, and I start at verse 16. It says, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day."
Kind of says, though the outward man perish, the inward man is renewed day by day, man. You know, so the appearance, hey, it doesn't matter, man. You know, the outward appearance doesn't matter, man. Don't worry about, you know, if you're gonna have a stable job. Hey, the Lord, hey, if you trust in Yahweh Shah, He got you, man. You know, don't worry about you know, your family, man. The scriptures speak about the family, man. You know, it says those who forsake the family shall receive 100-fold, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Yeah.
So don't worry about the outward appearance of things, man. Worry about the inward, man. You know, building yourself up, getting into the spirit of things, man.
right.
Staying in the spirit as the apostles and elders and the top men that's in the camp, man.
That's right. It's verse 17. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory."
Light affliction, but for a moment, man. The Lord, hey, this is easy. Hey, to the Lord, this is easy, man. He's like, hey, and this really just a spank on the ass, man. A smack upside the head.
Smack upside the head.
And then this will smack upside the head and go and get the kingdom, son. You know?
You gotta do is endure to the end, man.
Yeah, just endure to the end, man. You know, and the times and the season is showing us, hey, man, we at the end. We don't have long to go.
That's right.
You know, that was it.
Yeah, but that was the point, you know. So, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We're going to close out by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakudash, and double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the Akim, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.